Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Phoebe Game. I am Phoebe and I'm here to let's just have a chat here. Today's section will be about us just having a chat together. And if you're having any snacks around you, like I have some chips over here. If you have any snacks around you, like I have over here, you can bring out your snacks and it's just be like having some snacks and chatting about the wonders of God. So for today, it's actually like if you haven't watched the testimony about how God moved us, you need to go and watch that. I'll be linking it up here. Go and watch that video. Just a testimony of God's goodness upon my life and upon my family life, and He has been the one all the way. So for today, yesterday was a Sunday, and I had a word from God concerning wisdom because now in church we're dealing about wisdom. And God said through his servant that we need to learn to trade with God's secrets, not just intellectual secrets. So everybody know what intellectual secret is. Secrets you learned from school or you learned from your trade. Maybe you've gone to advance your trade knowledge and there's some secrets maybe you've learned through those means. Those ones are intellectual secrets. And then the secrets you learn from God. Before I start, there's a testimony of a man. It's actually a very big testimony to me because I heard it during a convention. I had it in a convention that he actually was one of those that made all those bombs and all those machines they used. Was it in First World War or Second World War? So he was the one that made everything. And they asked him, how come you know that you need to create bombs this way? You need to make this machine this way. And he was saying sometimes somebody just wake up in the middle of the night and then God teach him, God kept teaching him how this item can be made. Imagine that those are divine secrets, those are God's secrets, God's wisdom in full dimension. So we need to learn how to trade with God's secrets. Meaning, for you to trade with God's secret, you need to know His ways, His method, and what He's telling you per time, what He's telling you at that moment, what He's telling you that present time. Then, also, intellectual secrets can be added to For example, this I'm actually talking to mostly business owners and even people in school or people working. Don't just trade. Don't just implement only intellectual secrets. Try to implement God's secret also. Learn to depend on Him fully concerning some item. Learn to depend on Him fully concerning the way forward in your life, the way forward in your business, the way forward in your marriage, the way forward in your career. So, in the world we are in, there's actually a limit to intellectual secrets because what you know, most other people knows that also. So for you to stand out, for you to be able to be different, you need to be able to trade with not just intellectual secrets, but also God's secret. Mm. Another testimony I had from somebody else on Saturday, he said there was a man that came to him in his workplace. This is a member of our church that also gave this testimony actually to us in a small group setting, like in a Bible study setting. So he said there was a man that came, not just a man, a friend of his. He's working in the in an oil company. So he has been working there for a very long time, and one of his friends came and said, "See, there's something he's trying to run, and he has been trying his possible best to run this thing, but he couldn't." That he showed him the statistics and said, see though, he paid a professional 5 million naira at first, he paid another professional 10 million naira, he has paid different people just to find out what the secrets of that what just to find out what the mistake he's making. The thing is not running, the machine is not running. That how can he do this? So he opened his laptop and showed this man everything. And the man was like, okay. Immediately he looked, he asked the Holy Spirit in him, Holy Spirit, what is missing in this thing? Why is it not running for this man? And then the Holy Spirit just took him straight to a comma, Just that comma alone was the solution to that man predicament. He said he has been paying millions and millions of naira, but he couldn't still find solution to that machine. So immediately the guy saw it, he closed back the laptop and said, "Don't worry, I'll work on it." The guy was like, I have only 2 days deadline. Are you sure you'll be able to get the solution?" I said, "Yes. Do not worry, I'll work on it." And then he said when the man left, he opened back the laptop, he cleaned the comma and tested it whether the machine will run. And this machine ran. He kept quiet. The man called in the night. "Have you done it?" He said, "Don't worry. I will do it for you. Don't worry." The next day again, the man, "See, I only have one more day deadline now. It's already 24 hours. Are you sure you can? This thing will work?" He said, "Don't worry. I will do it." So the next day, he has called the man in the morning and said, "See, I have done it. I've tested it. It is running. I'm coming back to the office. You can meet me up there." And then the man came, was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Is this thing really running?" And then he found out that yes, it was actually running. It was like the man was like, "How come? What did you do? How come? Are you serious? I've spent a lot of money. Sure, I don't mind spending those money on those things, but I was just looking for. I've given somebody that is actually well learned to solve it for me, but he couldn't. What is happening? How come you got it?" It was like, "Thought, well, you might pay somebody well known, but at least I was the one that got it and all." He was like, "How much do you want for this? How much do you want? I've spent a lot of money already. I don't even know what about. How much do you want for this thing that you've done? That you've done a very big thing to me, for me." And then he was like, "How, we are friends already. How much can you afford to pay me for this solution I've given you?" He was like, "Please, can you just manage 5 million naira? Just manage that 5 million naira. Because that's all I can afford now since I've paid a lot of money to others and it was just in vain. That please just manage that 5 million." He was like, "Okay, fine." And then within some hours, the 5 million was transferred to him. And then he sat down, I was like, wow, those, that is actually God's divine secrets. Those are divine secrets. What intellectual doesn't know, God showed you, the Spirit of the living God showed you where the solution is, what you can actually do to solve that problem. So there's a lot of he's not a business person. He's working in an oil industry, and then God showed him a divine secret that helped a friend, and the friend back, and the friend paid him back for it, 5 million naira. And to him, that 5 million naira at that time was something huge. Even up to now in Nigeria, that 5 million naira, you're just having it for just erasing a comma, you know that well, God had it, can only be God. So that's how the means in which God blessed him at that period of time. And he said he used that money to buy his first car at that time, because it was something that him himself did not imagine that will happen to him. Within seconds, that 5 million naira was already his. Imagine, just imagine. So that's the difference between intellectual secrets and divine secrets. Intellectual secrets, imagine the man has paid a lot of people that are well learned than this man which solved his problem. But what? God's divine secret still gave him more ground than um what any intellectual secret can. So there's a lot of people that have got in my own life also. There's a lot of testimonies through that God has actually wrought in my own life towards God's divine secret instead of us focusing on intellectual secrets. When God gave us the mandate of this our new business, import.amphibi.com, of us shipping from of us partnering with China companies and then shipping from that China company to all countries. We're able to ship to Dubai, to UK, to US. It came through my husband, divine secret about that. So God gave us that mandate and he said, "See, I'm giving you guys as a solution provider, because most of China products, they do not have, how will I put, they do not have um you can buy their products, they can show you what you got, it might be nice, but when it arrives, sometimes those things will have issue and there's no means for you returning it back, because the cost of you returning it back is a lot." So God told us, "See, this is the solution I want you people to solve, that no matter what your customer get through you and they have issues with it, not that we're giving them cash refund, no, they're getting a product back for that mishap, and that will mean we ourselves are the one financing it back, because the factory No matter what, no business person, no intellectual knowledge will make you refund a customer for a product that was already shipped to them. So God told us, see, you have to solve that. And most of our customer has like they've been so surprised. Like some of them have been like, "Wow, is it possible?" And that was integrity God was bringing to us through that. He said, "See, no matter what, if a customer come and the product is having issue, don't worry about the money. I'm going to be the one. I financed you there. I'm the one that financed this business." And it's true, he was the one that financed the business from the start. We didn't know even how to start about it, but he financed it without you going to a bank for a loan or whatever. He financed the business. I can say us as an individual and also our business, we do not owe any man anything but to love him. Meaning we are not owing any debt somewhere that we need to pay or a bank somewhere that we need to pay. No. God has actually always financed us just by being in his own divine secret arena. So you need to find out God's secrets concerning every aspect of your life. Pray about it. Remember what James said. James said in the book of James 1, you can start reading from verse 1 to verse 4. God's it was written there that, see, if any man lack wisdom, let him ask. Because God give it liberally to everyone that asks. So if the wisdom you need for a particular thing is something you do not even have, you have the right to ask. Ask God for the wisdom, Lord. What exactly can I do right now concerning this aspect of my life? What exactly can I do right now concerning this so and so aspect of my life? It is not limited. In short, even to your sex life as a married couples, even to your marriage in general, to every aspect. Anything you lack wisdom, ask of the Lord, and He's going to show you wisdom in it. Hope we are all enjoying this chat and eat. Hope we are all eating our our snacks. So before we continue, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Like anytime new content like this is coming up, you'll be the first to know. So a lot of several ways God has actually been showing up through his trading secrets. So let's learn to trade with God's secrets and not just intellectual secrets. God's secret is actually the best no matter what. So let's learn to trade with God's secrets and not just intellectual secrets. Implement intellectual secret, but still God's secret is actually divine. And it's his secret that will actually make you that will take you to that point in life in which you want to. Like to bring that desires of your that your desire, that your earnest expectation from him. It is his divine secrets that will propel you towards that. So let's learn to trade with God's divine secret. Okay? God is above all. And then if the earth is the Lord and fullness thereof, he has better secrets than what any other man is going to give us. So thank you so much for today. Thank you for listening to this video. I pray that any aspect of our life in which we need God divine secrets is going to come in Jesus' name. As long as we expect it and as long as we believe that God answers prayer, yes, that divine secret in which we need to distinguish us from you might be doing the same business everybody is doing, but you need God divine secret to distinguish you. So thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share so that your friends and your family can be part of this community trying to show God's goodness in our lives. And if you have any other testimony you want to share, please, and of God's goodness, of God's wisdom, of God's divine secrets in your life, see, just comment below, type your testimony, and I would love to share it with others so that it can encourage somebody else. I'm sure there's a part of your life, there's a moment in your life that God's divine secrets actually propelled against all other secrets, whether it's intellectual or any form of secret. God divine secrets is above. God divine wisdom is above. So any testimony you have relating this topic, relating any other topic, as long as the video is dropping, please just click on the comment section and type your testimony, and we'll be able to share it with other people so that they can also be encouraged. Thank you.